The drama starts with a schoolgirl who is going to her school, and we see that she goes straight inside the classroom in the school. Along with this, we are shown the main character of the story whose name is Han. He used to be a basketball player in his school, and here this girl is watching him in Horan's school. He has a very good fan following. Here Horan comes to Yuna and tells her that I know you like me. But if you enter my world, then you will have to become a bad student, because I have nothing to do with studies. And we see that after this Yuna smiles at him and says goodbye to Horan and goes from there. But this is not the beginning of our story. Our story starts from the classroom, where as soon as Yuna is going inside the classroom, she sees that a girl from her class whose name is Meow is a loser in school, and she talks to the children who are more intelligent than her. She is telling her friend that I tried very hard to crack all the entrance exams, and I did crack them. But still, I could not become famous in school, and someone or the other always gives me competition. And there she is talking about Yuna, and saying that even her family background is not so good. Still, she leaves me behind every time. On which her friend says to her, "So, what are you going to do now, me?" On which me says that I have made a very bad plan this time. After which Yuna will not be able to show her face to anyone in this school, and this planning will slowly ruin her. Yuna, who is standing outside the house, is listening to all this, and here Miyu is telling her friends about her plan. Yuna is filled with anger. So now this game will be fun. Enough of drama, enough of Rolly. Now I will show you what is a real girl and the truth. And from here she starts telling about her story and says, she thinks that whatever she will do, I will be scared after all those things. But she does not remember that I used to study all day every day in the class. I did not care about anyone because I do not have any friend circle in school, and after that when I used to go home, I used to study diligently at home too. But the environment of my house was so bad, due to which I was facing a lot of problems. Like whenever I used to sit to study, my real father always used to come home after drinking, and he used to tear my notebooks, and also used to beat me very badly, saying that you are studying sitting at home. You should go out and work. My life was very harsh. I could not tell anyone about it. And in the meantime, if my stepmother came to save me, then she used to tell my father to beat me as much as you want. But there should not be a single scratch on her face, because only on this basis we will be able to send her to a good place, and she takes her stepfather from here. Yuna is studying slowly here because she has to lead a good life by clearing the entrance exam from this college. One day Horan is playing ball. He passes the ball to Yuna. Horan talks about helping her and picks her up and takes her with him, and this is where their love life starts, and whatever happens is all my planning. Because Horan is actually Miko's boyfriend, and here Mi feels that Yuna is getting trapped in his trap. Now here we see Horan and Yuna having lunch together. Horan comes to her and eats food. Many times Yuna's files etc. fall down, so he comes and helps her. He takes Yuna for running, and a time comes when he proposes to Yuna. Yuna hugs him to become his girlfriend, and Mi is standing far away and watching all this with her friends. Here Horan signals her that everything is going according to plan, and Mi is very happy because this is what she wanted. Now Horan used to go everywhere with Yuna. After that Horan spends most of his time on PlayStation. He has nothing to do with studies. And when he used to lose a game on PlayStation, he used to get angry at Yuna and say that you remain engrossed in books for 24 hours. Sometimes you should also ask about my well-being. To which Yuna says yes, of course. We will definitely talk about it. Then Horan slowly comes close to her and says that you know what I want. And here we see that Yuna is remembering all these scenes and saying the story is going well. But these two idiots don't know that Meow knows about their every plan very well, and here she tells that whenever she used to go to the washroom, Meow was making a new plan for her, and Meow's father is the principal of the school. He always used to cut Yuna's grades, so that she could not move ahead. Here we see the next scene where the result is being announced in the class, and here Meow comes second in the same class and Yuna comes first. Meow gets jealous of all these things, and in the present Yuna is standing in front of Horan and thinking the same thing. Horan asks her to kiss him. Yuna agrees and Horan kisses her. But Yuna does not have any feelings for anyone. She is just working on her plan. We see the next scene where, after some time, some results are announced and it is revealed that this time I have come first, and the teacher comes to Yuna and says, "Your grades are falling day by day. You have to write a review letter to us. What has happened to you suddenly?" Here Mako is laughing because this is her planning. Yuna says absolutely, and here Yuna is doing all this deliberately, so that she can bring confidence between them that the things they had decided are happening. Here Haran comes running to Yuna and says, "Keep this with me. You know, today I won the match." Yuna says that it is good, but I have to go and write a review now, because I have got very low marks in my class. Haran says, "Should we go out to eat because I have won a tournament today?" Yuna says absolutely, and by the way, today is my second birthday. Can I celebrate with you? On which we see Haran and Yuna celebrating their birthday. Both of them spend quality time with each other. They go to watch movies, etc., and after that Haran drops Yuna at her home. There he kisses Yuna and they share a lot of close moments. Now Haran and Yuna are getting very close and Mi is watching all this. She feels that the atmosphere is becoming something else because all this was not in her planning. On which she comes inside the classroom. Haran has already left from there. Mi says to him, "How dare you go close to him?" Yuna says, "But you wanted good marks, right? You got good marks. Now let me focus on my boyfriend." On which Mi feels that her planning is working well. Yuna says in her mind that we have to do one thing in life, either a good relationship or a lonely life in which you can study well and prepare for your precious goal, and the thing I have selected is not known to any of these. Now we are shown the next scene where everyone is sitting in the auditorium and the whole class group has not come there yet. Only Mi and Haran and her friends are sitting. Where Miko is saying that everything is going well and after today we will not see each other's face, because today finally it will be known who from our school has got a scholarship in the country's top university, on which Haran is listening to her. What to study here? Mi tells her friends to leave. After that she starts going close to Haran and says that we have not spent time with each other for so long, and today we have got alone time. Did you see how? You worked through my planning and we ruined Yuna. There can be nothing more joyful for us than this. Here Miko goes to kiss Haran, but Haran turns his mouth to the side and Miko gets shocked and says, "What are you doing?" And Yuna, who is standing outside and watching all this, does not care about all this because somewhere Haran has already developed feelings for Yuna, and Miko is telling him that when you are with her, she gives me a sideline as if it does not matter to her. On which Haran tells her that you do not need to talk so much nonsense. Your work is done, and you have also got the first position in the class. And here Yuna, who is standing outside, is happy after hearing all this, because in fact her planning is working. There is a problem in their relationship and Yuna already knows that Haran and Miko are in the same team. Here she starts crying and the line starts coming close, and both of them start kissing each other. Yuna says that the fun in the story will start now, because these idiots do not know that they are talking like fools. She already knows what is going on here, and we see that she is kissing Haran and then Yuna counts down, and she directly enters the auditorium, after which both of them separate from each other. Haran is hesitating, and here Mi asks him, "How did you come so early?" To which Yuna says, "But, what are you both doing here?" And she comes close to him and says, "How did your face turn red? What did you eat, Mi? Tell me, what is the problem?" To which Haran is hiding his face. Then, suddenly the principal of the school, who is Mi's father, comes there with many children and says that the result is about to be announced. "Everyone take your seats and sit." Haran asks Yuna to sit next to him. But Yuna goes straight and sits in front, and then comes her turn. Miao is called first to see the results of each child who has got very good marks, and she is thanking everyone. She hugs her father and says, "Finally I made you feel proud. All the media reporters are happy." Yuna, who is sitting and watching all this, is not bothered at all. Now here her father announces that now some other child will see the result, and he calls Yuna here. Mi feels that Yuna will not be able to crack this result, because she has already been ruined a lot. On which her father says to her, "Yuna, why are you sitting there and watching the tamasha? Come quickly and show your result to everyone. On which Yuna goes and opens her result and everyone is ready to see it. Meow is so confident that it seems as if Yuna will not be able to do anything now. But then Yuna's marks come and it's revealed that she has scored full marks in every subject, which breaks Mi's heart badly and she starts crying and says, "How can this happen? I had planned so much for such an impossible thing in front of everyone," and says that there must have been some problem in the marks, but no one is listening to her. Yuna says that, "I thank myself for all these things, that I never allowed any distraction to come in my life and kept myself very low and studied day and night." And here we can understand that Yuna was very determined because even after having so many problems, she did not leave her studies at all and she kept studying and remained absolutely stable on her goal. Horan is also very shocked and he is realizing his mistake. Then we see that a university professor enters there to take Yuna with him and tells her that you have got direct admission in a university and you have also got the course you wanted. Now you come along. Yuna goes with him. Horn follows her and tries to talk to her. But Yuna ignores him in the whole crowd and neither talks to him nor looks at him. Horn is also following her car here. Here we see that the school professor takes Yuna inside a house and says, "According to whatever your demands were, a house has been allotted to you. You will also be provided many scholarships. Just keep studying well, Yuna." He leaves from there saying congratulations and thank you. Here Yuna, who has never seen such a luxurious house, so many facilities in her life, that girl has earned such good things after facing all the problems. And then we see that she gets a call from her parents, to whom media reporters have gone to know their review, that their daughter did everything so well and now she has become so famous in the whole country, because she cracked the toughest exam of this country in a jiffy. "Mako, what do you have to say for your daughter?" On which Yuna's mom is telling her, "Son, you must have got many scholarships. How many have you got?" Yuna says she has got 5,000. On which her stepmom says, "We are very happy, and when are you getting a house?" Media reporters want to know that when you buy a new house, then these people will come there to take their interview. On which Yuna she says, "Yes, of course. But that new house will be only for me." On this, there is silence on the phone speaker. Everyone is shocked that why is Yuna saying this suddenly. On this Yuna says, "When were you my parents? You always tried to create problems and struggles in my life which made no sense. You wanted to sell me, and my father, who used to beat me every night after getting drunk, is today claiming my success as his own. I will not let this happen. I want to say this thing in front of the entire media that I want to give the contribution of my success only to myself, that I never let myself get distracted by anything. I faced so many problems, and today I am living a luxurious life." And she ditches her entire family, and here she also gets emotional. Here her entire family is getting a lot of hate. Through the media, we see Horan, who is banging on the door outside Yuna's house. He says, "Just open the door once and talk to me," to Yuna, who is making up her mind to open the door. Then she remembers that she should talk to Horan once. As she opens the door, Horan comes close to her. He hugs her and says, "I don't care whether you are a topper or a loser. You are always mine, and I have also applied for admission in some other university. We both will go there together." And Yuna pushes him and says, "Who are we both? Both of you who have tried to destroy me." On which Horan pulls her hand towards himself and says, "It is not like that. I regret all these things, but later I realized how much I love you. Let the close remain close. And now just see this thing that I love you very much." Yuna says, "I don't." On which he says, "But why is it so?" On which she says, "Because you like me." Horn says, "I will break up with her today. I will never date her." Yuna says, "Is this true?" Horan says, "Yes, of course, so listen to me." Yuna says, "So you have said this truth, right?" And then she turns on her phone where Mi is listening to all of Horn's words, and she is getting angry at Horn, and she is saying, "How dare you think of ditching me? Now I will not leave you." On this, Horan is very surprised that Yuna has once again ruined his plan with her cleverness. Now here Han tries to talk to her again and says that whatever is between us is now known to everyone. You will always be mine. No one will delete you. I know that because of you and me, there has been a lot of problems. In saying this, he starts kissing Yuna and he starts getting close to her. But then he sees a burn mark on Yuna's chest, and he asks her what kind of injury is this, and when did you get it, and says you have seen just one injury, should I start showing you? And we see that she slowly starts showing a lot of injuries to Heron, where there are burn marks on her whole body. Horn says, where did these marks come from on your body? Yuna says, you don't know, where should I tell you? Miko did all this, Horn says, but how can she do it? Yuna says she was always jealous of me, and her father was the principal of the school, so she always misused his powers. She must have troubled so many people who bring competition in her life whom she cannot defeat, so she can make them sad by killing them. You don't believe me, right? On which Horn says, I can see how many pains are there on your body. Yuna says, you are feeling so uncomfortable watching all this. I have felt all this. I have seen all this. On which she starts telling him everything, that how me tortured her everywhere, from the bathroom to the bathroom. He did not have any reputation in the school. He even blackmailed her. Using his power, he also got my marks reduced. He always tried to get me expelled from the school, and I kept tolerating all this for a long time. But even after this, I did not give up and always defeated him with good marks. And after all this, one day he caught me walking alone on the street at night with me and his friends. She beat me badly and left me injured. But at that moment, an auntie came there who saw me because my whole body was injured and she wanted to take me to the hospital. But I apologized to her that I cannot go to the hospital with her. But apart from that, if she wants to help me, then give me the webcam installed in her car. At first that auntie does not agree to this because Yuna has told her that the girl for whom she is taking the camera is named Miko, and she is the daughter of the principal of our school, and that auntie apologizes to her and leaves. Yuna says that I told her that I am not angry with her and went from there. But after a while she came back and said that please forgive me. But I also have a daughter. Tomorrow all this can happen to her too. And all this must come in front of the media. That camera comes in Yuna's hand and that auntie gives her the camera and goes away. Yuna gets so emotional about him that it seems as if she has recorded the events of her entire life in this camera. It is Miko. Now slowly she tells Horn that I fought for everything. Horn says, so you kept facing all this alone? Yuna says, I tried to find her all the time, and I kept trying to find out. After all, who is their daughter? So that I can protect her too. But I came to know that she has passed out from our school a long time ago, and I cannot help her now. But now I used to get beaten up by me every day, and used to record every single thing of hers in the camera. But I could not do anything to her because I did not have power. I did not have the support of my family. Heron comes from behind and hugs her. Yuna pushes him and says the story ended here. I have changed my fortune. Miko is here. Now I will have power as well. I will also get a good lifestyle. You tried to use my emotions, but you don't know someone who is already heartbroken. What use will you make of his emotions? I have already moved far beyond all these things. And the way you tried to trap me in your web of love was also a deception for you. I never loved you. I was just pretending to do all that so that I could do something. No matter how much school principal her father is. But she cannot defeat a person who has broken everything and sworn to build it up. And we see that she blows the horn to go there and she closes the door, and now she is shouting alone and saying that the story has not ended here. Things will go a lot further, and I will take them further. And after that we see that Yuna goes to the police station and complains about all the incidents in her school. The police assure her that they will try their best to get her justice. Now time passes. After some time we see that Yuna has grown in her life, and she has published a book in which she wanted to tell people about her lifestyle. Whatever struggle she has done. Now she has to come in front of the media and tell about the syntax and content of this book. Here the media people have read the book, and they are feeling pretty for Yuna and are saying that we cannot believe that a girl who has suffered so much here. What does all this mean? You have written all this in your autobiography, But why did no one ever support you? Not even your family, whereas you were so intelligent. Yuna says, it is a matter of time. You do not get everything. I did not get the support of my parents because they always wanted money. And then we see that Yuna's parents come in front of her and start throwing dirty garbage on her and start saying that we gave so much money to this girl. We taught her, and when she became something, she ignored us and came here. I will not leave this girl. And they start saying in front of everyone that whatever she has written in her book, that we used to beat her and torture her. All that is a lie. We have come here to expose each of her lies. The sympathy she is getting from the media is wrong. You see us, we are very ill, we are getting old. We thought that, if our daughter studies, she will give us a good life in future. And here she says in front of the media that this girl has written in her book that her father used to beat her every day. But nobody can do this because there's not much life left in his body, and he starts showing fake medical report of her father in front of the media, where her stepmom says that her father is suffering from a very serious disease, and even after that the girl left us, and how can he get angry at anyone? Yuna says that all this is a lie. Here her father and her brother stand up and say that we do not know why you are spreading so many rumors about us. But we have always thought good for you. You will always be our daughter for us, and we are very happy that you are living a good life, and we just want to see you happy. Here her father starts acting as if he is in pain. Yuna says, but I have proof of everything. And she starts showing that footage in the media. But here the media people are calling Yuna a solid group. Here Yuna's brother also starts acting as if he falls on her feet and says, because of your autobiography, no one wants to be my friend in school. Everyone misunderstands me, they bully me. Please don't send that book and come back to me. We will live very well with you. Here Yuna is angry seeing all this, and her brother is pleading. Here her mom comes. She picks up her son and says, son, your sister has changed. She is no longer your own sister. She has just become greedy, and she does not want to give us a good life. You should do all this here. You have exaggerated things too much, and now those things have become exaggerated. So people are misunderstanding us. No one is willing to give us a house on rent. Yuna says, enough, Tamasha. Stop this drama. And because of whom are you doing this acting? I know who is behind all these things. And now you have come here to create a tamasha because people could not pull me down, but now people want to pull me down like this. As if nothing has happened. And now I have risen above all these things. And here she loudly takes the name of Miko's father and says, wherever you are hiding, come out quickly. Because of you my family is coming here and creating a drama which is not even right. You have done too much drama. Now come back. Miko's father comes in front of everyone and says, I have not done all this. This girl studied in my school, so I came to see her success. And if she thinks that I am getting all this done, then ask her where is the proof? How difficult it is to deal with heartless parents. Only that child can understand this who is in a situation like mine, and where he has started beating his father badly, so that he gets angry and says, all this for all those things that you did to me. You used to come drunk every night and beat me. It seemed as if I had eaten something of yours, and here she is beating her father badly. The media people are very shocked, and here her mother understands what Yuna is trying to do. Here people are also shocked because Yuna was not like this, and then they see that her father gets angry with the recognition, and he starts beating Yuna badly and injures her, and says that you people are trapped here. No matter how much drama you do, it will not help you. She says that it is written in her medical reports that she does not get angry because her emotions have become absent. What was this thing? Why did she feel so much suddenly? And she says that now it is enough. Here Miko's father says that till date I have not seen such a girl who disrespects her parents so much. Here her stepmom is also doing drama and saying that, I don't know what wrong we did with this girl that she doesn't want to go with us now and wants to stay away from us. I am ready that she stays away from us, but she should keep giving us some money. Yuna says that all the lies are going to come back now, and she plays the video in front of everyone and says that I have installed another webcam in my house. I have recorded everything in it, and if I use that camera, then all of them will get caught. Here she says, I want to show all the marks on my body to everyone. And we see that she stops everything with this because things are already clear, and here the media people are taking their photos, videos, etc. Yuna is saying, enough of drama here. Mio's father and everyone are hiding their faces because no one wanted to come in front of the media in such a bad way. Here Yuna's father comes and starts threatening her and says that today you have been saved, but in future how long will you be saved? Return our money or else we will kill you. And here her stepmother is threatening her. Here we see that those people are thrown out from there, and the person who is publishing Yuna's book asks me that, now after all this, do you want to go to any other banquet hall? And here Yuna had sworn that today I will publish my book in front of everyone and will bring the truth in front of the people. Let me do this work. And we see that she goes and comes ready and publishes her book in front of everyone. She shows the book to everyone and gives her interview very well. Horn, who is standing and watching, is happy that Yuna has progressed so much in her life. And here everyone is very happy with her book. Here the person who is publishing her book comes to her and says, your speech was very amazing. People have listened to it very well. Then Yuna's eyes fall on someone else, and she sees that Horn is standing there. She runs after him and says to him, I knew you would definitely come here today. Now tell me, what work do you have now? Horn says, I really enjoyed today. You are achieving such a big achievement. I am very happy. Yuna says, time passes like this. Horn says, I regret a lot with you. After doing all that, I just want to be with you. Yuna says, time has passed. You also move on in your life. And I am returning all this money which you had spent on my expenses at that time. And she returns after giving all this money. Horn says that he regrets a lot that he did so many wrong things to a girl like you. And he watches Yuna go and says that he will never stop chasing this girl, and he will try his best to make her his girlfriend one day. And he might even apologize to her for all his mistakes and forgive Yuna at that very moment. Here we see Yuna, who is very happy about her transformation from school to a working woman, and says that there was a time when it was so difficult for her to even get a degree. Now there is a time where I am doing everything well, and today I'm going for a job. We see that she goes inside a company where her interview is going to take place today, and she sees the manager of the company sitting and tells him that, I am very happy that you have given me such a big opportunity to join this company. And I just want to tell you that if you have selected me for this job, then I will never disappoint you. And as soon as that girl turns back, she sees that Mi is sitting there. Yuna is surprised and tells her that your father had connections till the jail. I had sent you to jail, and what are you doing here? On which Mako says that, wherever you go, someone will have to come to bring me down, and see, I have come. And this is what I tried to explain to you earlier, that you cannot run away from my connections. And I am the new deputy manager here. On which Yuna says, stop making a scene. Then we see that the girl who is the real owner of that chair comes there, and she says, why are you both fighting? And I am the president here, and for this position, I am just looking for a capable person who has a lot of experience in the past and has good bargaining skills. And that is why I have chosen both of you. I know both of you were toppers in your school time. But on the basis of what I want right now, only one position is vacant and only one of you can take that position. That is why I am giving you 1 month. You do the investigation as a product manager. Ask big companies to collaborate with our products and take the work forward. Yuna gets ready and says she will do this work very well. And we see in the next scene she goes inside a company where today she has to get work done from the company for her investigation. She holds a meeting with them and she vows to do this thing well, and everything goes well here. She also gives a very good presentation and they agree. But after a while, they get a PDF which they open, and in that PDF, there are dirty photos of Yuna, seeing which everyone is shocked, and they are saying that Yuna, we cannot do this collaboration with you because it will have an impact on the image of our company. Yuna says, but right now you people were absolutely normal. You also liked my presentation. Now what happened to you suddenly? On which they say, actually, we have seen something like this, and they show that PDF to Yuna, Yuna is shocked to see this PDF and says that I am sorry, but this is not true, and they say that how can this happen? Why would someone send us a fake PDF about someone? Yuna says, it may be that someone is jealous of me, and I can explain it to you. On which the people of that company say that we do not want to hear any explanation. Here we see Horan, who sees Yuna coming to this company, and he comes inside the company, and it is revealed that Horan is the owner of this company, and he comes and tells Yuna that you can give me this explanation. Yuna shows him that PDF. Horan says don't worry, there will be no effect on the reputation of the company. So many good people are coming to work with us, and you are leaving them on false things. Yuna sees that Horan handles the matter well, and Yuna's project gets selected in this company. Yuna and Horan meet each other. Horan says, yes, I am the owner here. You understood me correctly. Yuna says, I am happy to see you here. Seeing you here, Horan says, me too. I did not expect that I would meet you like this. Yuna says, that is the matter, right? You are becoming very smart. They shake hands with each other. Yuna walks away from there smiling. But Horan still has Yuna in his heart. Here we see Miko telling her friends how she has ruined all of Yuna's planning, and now she will regret messing with whom she messed up. Bulum slaps Miko hard and says, keep your bad thoughts to yourself. How dare you send such a bad PDF for collaboration there? Fight with your capability and not with dirty acts. And anyway, I challenge you that if you do something like this again, I will get you removed from this company's group, and then keep looking for employment for yourself somewhere, and she leaves from there in anger. Here now we see that Miko's friend is explaining to her. Some girl is getting too much and we have to deal with her very soon, and if we don't deal with her, things will get very bad. Miko is looking angrily at Yuna. Now comes the turn of the president of the company, who congratulates Yuna and says that you have completed your first task, and she says to me that I hope you will do your second task very well. Mi says, give me time, I will do it very well, and she comes out and calls her father, and says that she needs a good fundraiser for her company who can give her a lot of funds, and she can take this work forward, on which her father says that I have many connections. Don't worry, I will make everything fine. Here we see that Yuna, who is working day and night for the next project, gets messages from Horan. Yuna replies to his messages, and here Horan is telling her that I am very happy that you are talking to me without any grudge due, to which I feel like I have found a friend. Yuna says okay, but you should not have messaged me so late at night. You know, our connection is just that of a boss and an employee. Horan says, yes, I know, and I also understand that it must be very difficult for you to talk to me like this, because you are not that kind of a girl, and whatever experience and friendship we had in the past must have had a huge impact on Yuna. And both of them are talking where Horan is telling him his whole life about how he got punishment from his parents. When he talked about setting up this new company group, because his parents wanted him to get a good education from abroad and run this company well. But here you turned everything upside down, and they came to know that I cheated on you, and now we see that Yuna says no, we should not bring the past into the future now. Here we see the next scene is when the turn is coming that a man named Lam is going to come to this company who will do the work of fundraising here. Whoever convinces people with his project, he will give it funds. Here we see that the man is none other than Yuna. Yuna can see that the principal of her school is Mio's father. And here Yuna has already understood that the whole game is being played by Mi, and here all the people are getting ready. Yuna is not at all interested in his talks, because she knows how much of a hypocrite the man is. He talks in two ways. He tries to be down to earth in the society, but it is not so. He can pull anyone's leg and bring them down to get his daughter ahead. He only likes his daughter and nothing else, and he hates other people's children a lot. Here we see that the original person who made the project thought that this man will like the project, but he names his daughter on the project and says that all this is his creation. Yuna is shocked to see this. Here Horan is very happy because he had talked to Yuna last night, but he comes to know through his company people that Yuna has been trapped in a bad meeting between some wrong people where her project has been described as very bad, and Miko has stolen her project and given her name saying that this is her project. Yuna says that enough of this drama. I already knew that something like this is going to happen here, and I want to handle this thing. Here we see that Yuna can see how Miko is blackmailing that man. Nothing Yuna says is being heard and all the blame is being put on her. And here Horn comes to handle the matter and says that the same project Yuna is making is being executed in our company as well. And we are getting a lot of profit from it. And I also have a deal to buy the company you are talking about. Everyone is shocked that a man from such a big company has come to meet this small boy. And the aloe here says that you don't know me. I will not change things. I will get you tortured. Because we do not lack talent. What do we have? We need good people. On which Horn says that there are good people here. If you open your eyes and see, you are supporting a wrong thing and both of them hold each other's hands. Then we see that the chairman of Lamb arrives there and tells the original Hawaran that the game has just begun and this man has gone mad and he does not even know what is going to happen to him. And we see Yuna hear that the man has come there and he says, I have become very old, but till date I have not heard such bad complaints from any company member as I am hearing from this man. I am fed up. What is he trying to do? And as far as the project is concerned, whose project is that? I just want a good project for my company which can bring us funds, and that is why we tried to approach the girls of this company. But I am very upset that everyone is treating Lamb like this, and we see that he calls the guards there and says that whoever has betrayed should be caught. Yuna and Hawaran are shocked because here they are caught directly. Here Yuna cannot believe what is happening, and all this is happening at the behest of Lamb, on which the old man says that actually we don't have to catch them, we have to catch the one who has stolen here, and he points towards Meow and says that all this has been done by Meow and this drama is over. Yuna goes to the old man and says, thank you for trusting me. Mi is shocked, and here it is revealed that Mi's father's life is in danger because this fundraising work is also going to be lost from him. And here Yuna slows down and goes to Mi and says, I told you that one day I will end your game, and see how close that day has come. Here Lamb comes and apologizes to Yuna and says, forgive me, but don't make me do all this. My wife and children must be waiting for me at home. Yuna says, you should have thought all this when you tried to treat anyone's project for your daughter in such a bad way, and the daughter is a criminal who should be in jail. And here Yuna tells everyone that Mi used to be a bully during school time. Whenever she felt that someone is getting ahead of her, she used to treat him badly. Along with her friend circle, she used to catch him on the road and beat him very badly, and used to show in front of everyone as if she is very kind. Here Howren also says that I have seen that last time her father's company had to suffer a lot of losses because of her, and here her father is still supporting his such a bad daughter. What can we learn from all this, that how far selfishness can go in a society? And here Mi's father says that enough of this drama. I cannot see my daughter being treated in such a negative way. But Yuna says that you should have thought about this while upbringing her, where you supported her wrong things so badly, and after that when she has grown up in a wrong environment, you are putting all the blame on innocent people. Now here they call the guards, and here her father and the people who supported him are being sent to jail. Everyone is not able to believe that the original person did this. Miko only sees her career going away, on which Miko picks up a knife and goes to attack Yuna. But Haran comes in between, and he gets injured, and here Yuna goes and tells Miko that you did not improve till the last minute and you carried out your wrong deeds. Here the old man says that you know who my granddaughter is, and it is revealed that Yuna is working in this company. She is her granddaughter, and she knows her because the woman who gave her the webcam during school hours when she was tortured was her mother, and that is why Yuna always wanted to protect her. In the last scene, we see that everything is fine. Yuna is going home, and the girl is happy to meet her. Then Horn, who is injured, comes there and says that he has something to tell Yuna, and Yuna tells him that we will talk later. First, I should go to the hospital, and Horn sits in his car. With that, the drama ends.